Does sensory deprivation make you lose your mind? Have you ever wondered what happens when your brain is cut off from all external stimulation? The question arises, does sensory deprivation make you lose your mind? While it may sound alarming, the reality is a bit more complex. Sensory deprivation does not literally cause you to lose your mind, but it can lead to some strange and intense effects on your mental state. When you remove sensory input like sight, sound, and touch, your brain starts to compensate. It amplifies its internal activity, which can lead to vivid mental imagery and even hallucinations. Imagine your brain creating its own sensory experiences to fill the silence. This is not just a quirky phenomenon. It reveals how our minds work when they lack external stimuli. At its core, the brain is always predicting and interpreting sensory information based on past experiences. Without new input, this system can break down. The result? Random internal stimuli that can manifest as bizarre experiences, including auditory and visual hallucinations. You might hear sounds that are not there or see things that do not exist. Interestingly, a part of the brain called the default mode network becomes more active during sensory deprivation. This network is involved in rest and introspection, and when it becomes overactive, it can amplify your internal thoughts and sensations. This can lead to feelings of anxiety, panic attacks, and even disorientation in time and space. If sensory deprivation lasts too long, the effects can become more serious. Some individuals may struggle with concentration, memory issues, and increased suggestibility. In extreme cases, it has been linked to symptoms that resemble psychosis, although this does not mean someone will experience full psychotic episodes. From a scientific perspective, sensory deprivation experiments reveal how strong our brain's need for sensory input is. When deprived, it can create strange and sometimes eerie internal realities. This phenomenon can feel like stepping into an altered state of consciousness. On the flip side, there are practical applications for sensory deprivation. Floatation tanks, for example, offer brief periods of sensory deprivation that many find relaxing and therapeutic. However, when sensory deprivation is forced or prolonged, such as in certain prison practices, it can lead to harmful psychological effects. In essence, while sensory deprivation can lead to intense and strange internal experiences that might feel like losing control, it does not cause permanent loss of mental faculties. Instead, it highlights the brain's remarkable ability to generate its own reality when cut off from the outside world. So, the next time you think about sensory deprivation, remember that it can be a fascinating journey into the quirks of the mind, rather than a descent into madness.